Hello kids, and welcome back to the literal life in the woods this time. Wow, look at all these little things. I have the coordinates for the ice temple that we would like to go to totally not steal the pretty ice that they have there. Excuse me, I'm trying to have my intro over here. This is very rude. No, my voice is dying. Wow. Welcome back, welcome back. Time for a little bit of organizing, I guess, if the guy wants it like that, wants to throw more stuff at us, then we organize, I guess. And we are walking in the right direction, maybe a little bit like this with time, but yeah, on to new areas. On to hopefully no crashes. Some new items? Question mark. Pretty please. And hopefully overall just a fun time. No cursed things, please. Not on this trip. No millions of pink sheep. No, I don't even know. Just the normal little adventure out and about. Please tell me that my dog does not want to leave the room now. Because I literally just let her in like a couple of minutes ago. No, she's just finding a more comfy spot, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. That was my dog. I have, as always, I have my millions of things, and for the last couple of days I think I've been a little bit overwhelmed with just the amount of things that I want to do and have to do, and especially like YouTube related. I've been meaning to get the vlogs out. I've been vlogging. I've been making weekly vlogs for, I think this is, yeah, the ones that I'm starting to upload will be from 2022. Like every week until now still, but I haven't really vlogged in 2 weeks, which I feel really bad about. And just so many things for my small little brain sometimes, you know. But I really hope that next month in July, when things start falling into like a proper routine, that is when the boyfriend is going to do another little internship at the place where he's going to work the following month. And since he'll wake up in the morning and then, you know, come back late during the day, the mini-map looks really nice with all these colors right now. I don't know, like, this is such a sad looking forest in a way, but then you have the nice rainforest there. That just really adds like a nice little pop of color. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I just hope that by having him, you know, be out and about, be productive and all that, I'll be more motivated to also get up early. Maybe take a nap midday, you know, if I have to take a nap, that is okay. I will not completely hate myself for it, but ideally I wouldn't be taking naps. I'll have to see. But also just, you know, I want to use the time when he's out and about to be productive. I want to use that time to record, to clean, you know, do all these productive... There has to be a spawner here, right? Where are they coming from? Hi. Oh, I wish we had an offhand right now. You are not a zombie. This is very rude. Could you not? Rude. Okay, I don't think there's... Is there? No, sorry, I don't want to check that out. Oh, resources. Okay, I'll grab the free stuff, of course. Not saying no to that. Was it just like a random big zombie spawn? Nothing special about this? Okay. I didn't look at him. Not yet. Oh, well, hello, Mr. Fancy. I'm struggling right now, and I don't know why. Don't make the Enderman go away. I will hate you if you do that. Because that one's mine. Eh, well, that didn't go so well. Of course he didn't drop anything, okay. What am I doing here? Welcome to the cave adventures. Why do I... Oh no, I think we angered the whole family. Usually I have blocks in this backpack, actually. Usually they're in the brown backpack. And then this will put as a random backpack for all of this. And we're going to grab our Silk Touch just to not have dozens of stacks of coal in the end. Because I would obviously otherwise fortune it, and that would just take up a lot of space. And I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, grab this here real quick. At least we're not stopping for any marble right now. Very, very glad we don't... Oh, iron. Don't have anything like that here right now. And of course, my beloved red granite. Can't go far without it, I guess. Sun is starting to set. That's okay with me. That away. Grab the bed. Can't sleep yet. Do a little bit more of an organization in here. Okay. On top of that, I'm currently like a little bit sad because we have some stuff happening next week, like nothing crazy, but I'd be out of the house for a couple of hours, you know, be surrounded by people and all that. And usually in those cases I like putting on makeup and stuff, but my allergies, first of all, are still active, and I can see myself forgetting that I'm like wearing makeup, and you know, all that I care about is that itching in my eyes, so I'd go and scratch my eyes, and then yeah, the makeup would probably end up with me looking like a panda, which is not the look I would be going for. And on top of that, I still have a sty on my eye, because again, I constantly rub my eyes, and that leads to like some bacteria getting in there, which is really not good, but that is just what it's like during pollen season for me. That's the way things are here, okay? But that makes me really sad, because even if I would dare to risk a possible accidental rubbing my makeup through my whole face moment, I don't want to infect my makeup products with the stupid sty that I have. Oh, we're trapped. So it's just like, yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Like, I want to look cute. I want to put in more effort into my, you know, appearance again. But I don't get to. I mean, of course, I could just put on cute makeup and outfits when I'm at home and no one sees me other than my family, but eh. You know, I've reached a point where I want to do that eventually. When I get up early and I have my productive life, you know, spend a couple hours recording, do some editing, do some cleaning and all that. For that, I would like to put on makeup in the morning just to feel more put together and, you know, like, I have things to do. It's serious adulting time now. But as of right now, it would just really take a lot of time and energy that I prefer to use just for other things. Like, for example, I have a laundry basket here full of stuff I need to fold. I'd rather use the energy that I have currently to fold the laundry rather than to put on some makeup that I'd wash off in a couple hours anyway. Well, that I would rub off immediately because my eyes would hurt, and I'd forget that I have makeup on probably, but you know, it's just not worth it with my current routine because I don't have a good routine, which means I get up and then I already take a shower halfway through my waking time, and like, am I gonna put on makeup for like 4 hours? No, not worth it. So yeah, I really hope that next month I can start attempting to have a normal sleep schedule. Not having a perfect, wow, getting up at like 7 and getting stuff done all day. Like, it's not going to be like that right away. But if I could try getting there, that would make me honestly very happy. I thought I saw iron in there. But what I do look forward to is using that time to record. I've gotten more used to recording during the day. Like right now it is like 5 p.m. The parents are currently having dinner, so if you hear like any, you know, plates being thrown in the background, that's what's happening. Yeah, I think the occasional background noise is okay. And that's just like the way my life is now, sort of. I still love nighttime. I always will. I will always have phases where I stay up much longer than I should, just because the vibes when you're like the only one awake, and you know, you're just there in your own little bubble and nothing really matters. It's just, you know, you can relax, you can focus on yourself. I will always need that every once in a while, so there will always be times where I kind of mess up my sleep schedule again. But then I would really like to use those moments where I stay up much longer than I should to, you know, mental health sort of stuff. More than playing Minecraft. Unless playing Minecraft is going to be improving the mental health solution, then, you know, that could still count. But when I first started this Let's Play, I usually only recorded after everyone went to bed. And if I manage to get to a point where I get up early, I don't want to only run on like 3 hours of sleep every day. First of all, I know I couldn't. I'd do 2 days of that and I'd be dead. And second of all, it's like, you know, it's human to have the occasional background noise, I guess. It's not that I like it, but, you know, it's not like there's a lot of stuff going on in the background anyways. Most of the time. Most of the time. I shouldn't say that so confidently, but I can already see my parents randomly drilling a hole through the wall now. You know, it's like, oh yes, dinner was great, let's make some noise. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm overwhelmed but excited for the next weeks, months, for the summer basically, to see where this year is really going to go. What is this? Lily of the Valley. We have those. They're still kind of cute, so I'll grab some. Woof. Oh, that's a Mega Tiger. Let's go. We can get more tall ferns. Forest, and the rest is multi-variety flowers. And then we'll put in this good green stuff. And that is where we'll put all the jute stalks in. And we'll just, you know, make our way zigzagging through this biome, I think. I didn't say no to all of these. Free stuff. Who would I be to just walk past all of this nice stuff that we'd otherwise have to spend hours trying to bone meal the fern at home? We don't have to do that. We can use that time instead, you know, go strip mining to get the hacking shizzle storage more completed. Let's not walk past too much. I know occasionally I break one that isn't completely tall and I feel very bad about that, okay? Just to clarify. But oopsies happen. We all must accept that. Ooh. Well, not that deep, but still don't want to fall down there. Not right now, at least. And we need more food. Of course we do. Yes, let's eat the bow. Good idea, Kiwi. Over 1.5 stacks already, which is very, very nice. By the way, I love how when I wrote down the coordinates when we first logged in, I think I went into F3 to look at where we are instead of looking at the mini-map. I still sometimes forget we have that now. I mean, I'm aware of, you know, changing stuff up there, but... What do you mean we have coordinates on there too? Yeah, it's really not a massive biome, really, and we're kind of walking past some good areas, probably. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Pretty sure we have these. Pretty sure I've already said that like 5 times while collecting these. It's so much here right now that it just, you know, we have to make a little stop here. I mean, we're not even stopping, we're just running around. There's a difference between those two. That's still there. Like, I don't know, for example, right now you might have heard some chairs being pushed around in the background. Like, teenage me would have been like, oh my god, this is horrible, I can never record a video ever again, and now I'm just like, okay. I'm not even sure if the mic really picked it up, and if it did, then, like, that one, then oh well, it was a small background noise. Might even, if it's even audible, people go, oh, people in my own real life background are making noise and possibly not even realize it's the video, because, you know, human beings, they tend to be surrounded by noise. Crazy, I know, right? Okay. Oh, doggos, hello. Quack, 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 quack. And that. And I guess that was it for this biome, pretty much. That's okay. We got a good amount out of it. And I'm assuming we'll run into a couple more along the way. If I could get up this mountain, thank you very much. Oh, we're still on a river biome. Okay. Temperate rainforest. Okay. Where can we... Oh, that was short grass. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. A little bit of scratching. A little bit of detangling from the chair that I'm starting to stick to. Also, one thing I want to do at some point is make like a little farm for the vines. Just because there's so many, and we don't have many of the many ones that exist. Like, we have all the variety, yes, but that is basically where it stops. We have like a handful of each. And that is unacceptable. I want like a little farm. I don't know how we were to set that up. Actually, in this direction is a little bit better. To keep the Z coordinates going into the right direction. Or is it? Wait. 9, 9, 11. Huh? Wait, we need to go up? Wait. We're going in the completely wrong direction for this. Huh? Then what is the ice temple that we had marked on the atlas? Because I thought it was this one. I mean, we'll still keep walking to whatever ice temple I marked. Can we... Oh, salt! Feels bad leaving that behind, but I don't feel comfortable in this little, like, leaf cave. And the lag. I apologize for that one too. Didn't we just eat? Wait. How have we been walking? Very strangely. Okay, we sort of started walking north for some reason. That's okay though. Don't like looking at this. yeah, we just keep going east for much, much longer. And then we go south for a little bit, and then we should be there. Just making sure that not that the minimap is pulling any funny moves on me. Just making sure directions still work the way they used to. Yeah, hang on, this is a little bit annoying to get through right now. Oh, pretty plants. Don't mind if I lag, and don't mind if I do. Beautiful. Is that a ravine? No. Okay. Oh god, I'm so sorry for the lag. Usually these biomes can be okay-ish, but still lots of big trees that sometimes drop saplings, and I guess the game just sometimes goes, no, I'm done here, goodbye. Go somewhere else. And we're trying to do that. I slime in my eye. One thing that I really hope for is that next year, I hope that I'll have reached that stage where I have enough recorded in advance that I can spend a little bit of extra time, record a bit more in advance, and when my allergies start and it starts getting warmer and all that, I can just take some time to get used to all of that before I have to sit here like a sweaty mess wanting to rip out my eyes because they're itching and you know, like maybe I could avoid that first little getting used to the heat again, because for some reason my body... Ugh. Well, actually, I do know why probably I've become so sensitive to heat. I have learned that a lot of antidepressants can make you overly sensitive to like overheating and dehydration too. And yes, he was on antidepressants. So that is a thing. If anyone watching this is on some too, you know, maybe look into that. Because it is a scary thing that no one really tells you about. Like, the side effect list is a whole novel, and like, for me personally, when I start taking new meds, I look through the side effects, like, at first, yes. Maybe after a while, if I like notice something that changed in my life, and I'm like, huh, is that related to that? But otherwise, it's just kind of like, yeah, okay, that is what could happen, great, I could die, alright, moving on. And then I like never really think about that again. So I don't even know if it's in the listed side effects. I mean, I assume it is, but you know, when you're like, for example, you start taking antidepressants in December, and you first read about possible overheating during heat waves in December, when, you know, it's June and you start overheating, is your mind really going to go to, oh yes, I read that half a year ago, that possibly, maybe, just maybe these medications could lead to that? Like, chances are, no, you have completely forgotten about that. So, you know, take good care of yourself, drink water, and stay safe, and I don't know, maybe reread your medication side effects at some point. This is your reminder to do that. I love how I always assume, I mean, okay, that sounds rough, but like, you know, I just want people to be comfy and as well as they possibly could be, which is why I always try to include these little reminders, like get enough sleep, stay hydrated, take your meds, take your vitamins. And I know that obviously not everyone has meds to take, not everyone takes vitamins, but if you do, then I really hope that this reminds you to do that. So, you know, and occasionally I feel like the vibe of people that is watching these videos, I think a decent portion of my viewers are fellow little depressed beings. So, there you go. That was the nicest way I could put this. Like, it's just something about long-term Minecraft Let's Plays and depression. I think that should be studied. Let's be honest. Okay, moving on away from the literal depressing topics, onto the ocean. Ah. Yeah. So much to that. And okay, what was I going on about before I talked about the whole, yeah, I guess getting my life together, but I feel like that has been a topic for like 700 episodes now. It's getting a little bit repetitive. There doesn't appear to be much change, I know. But I'm trying. It is super, super hard. I still need to exercise today. And I really don't want to because I'm already, right now with the fan on me, comfortable. It's okay. Yes, I'm sweating a little, but it's okay. I know as soon as I'd get on that yoga mat, I would melt. And I don't want that. But I also want the benefits of exercising. This is such a struggle. What ice temple are we going to reach? Wait, actually, maybe it is the right one. No, it could be that one. I don't know. I think I was just lost in that rainforest earlier. And I didn't even know which direction I was walking in when I looked at the coordinates changing. This is why I don't like working with the minimap coordinates. They confuse me. If I do this, I see which direction I look, and then I know what changes there. Very useful for old confused people like me. I got that. We have possible penguins that we could run into now. And we only have 2 name tags. And I feel very, very bad for leaving any behind. But it doesn't really appear to be like a snowy biome here. Just like a, normal dead forest with some ice. Maybe that's more. Oh, that could be a snowy beach, I guess. Anyway, let's get through here. Oh, the snow sheep. What a rare creature to stumble upon. And actually, we've been using a lot of wool lately. So I'm sorry. I know it's a little bit rough out here in the cold. I feel bad, but just eat and you'll be fine. Ah, wonderful. Okay, they get to keep their coat. And we're basically back on the ocean in a second. Okay. I will wait until it's morning though. Meantime, we'll just get some dead wood, I guess. Because it's here, we're waiting. Might as well make some use of our time. And some more building blocks. Never hurt. Okay. That, and then there's a little bit more there. I think that was everything. I hope so. And new burger already. The bed. Bed goes there. We go in. And off we need to eat. Never mind. Oh, interesting water chestnuts. Did we need shears? We'll just use shears. Who cares? I know we have a couple of these, but still. Yellowgrass, coon's tail. I'm looking for like Canadian waterweed. Or the corals from Plant Mega Pack that was still missing. Ah, not a coral reef here really. Okay. Worth a try, worth a try. Let's go.